Hello, hello, hello. We're back again. We're back. We're back. Well, I don't know about the we. Who's the we? Where's the we? I'm back. Yes, I am. I'm back. And you know what this is? This is episode 13. Cross your fingers. Throw black cats about. We're here, and we're queer. Oh, well, here we are. It's 13. We're so keen. It's 13. It's 13. We are definitely not a has-been, or a broad bean, or a French bean. We are here. We are here too. Who are these we? Me and my various personalities. We're all here, all crowded around for you. All sitting here chatting. Oh. Now sit there. Right, here we are. What's happened? How? I hope your lives are going well. I hope you've got everything you want at the moment, and everyone's treating you well, and everyone's being kind and lovely. I bet they're not, but I hope they are. But you can still be kind to other people. I was kind this morning. I was. I was in that supermarket, you know, the one that begins with T and ends with Esco. I was in there at the crack of sparrowfart this morning. I like a morning. So I went down to T Esco to do a bit of shopping, you know, little bijou shopette. Lovely, lovely. And I was just trolling. I wasn't trolling. That's the wrong word. I was trolling in the supermarket, was I? Well, if that was the case, I didn't get very far. But I was in the last aisle, and in the last aisle in T Esco, they have, you know, the pet food and the washing stuff, you know. And I came around the corner, and there was this woman looking distressed. Distressed, she was. Distressed. So I cruised up next to her, not with social distancing, not too close. And she said, "You're tall." I thought, oh, here we go. She goes, "You're tall. Can you help me?" I thought, oh, here's my chance to be kind. "Yes, of course, madam," I said. "Of course I can help. I am your helper for today." And she said, "Oh, lovely. Could you just reach up on that shelf there and tell me if there's any, what are they called? Training pad nappies for puppies?" I said, what? I didn't know there was such a thing. A training pad nappy for a puppy. What? My goodness, how does that work? But anyway, there was one. It was right at the back of the shelf. I had to go on tippy toes, and I'm 7'3". Oh, tippy toes. Well, I got this thing, and the woman had these glasses on that magnified her eyes, so she looked like a massive owl to begin with anyway. And she said, "Oh, thank you. Oh, that's very kind of you." I thought, that's all right, you know, if I can help you in any way. And without thinking, because I've been, you know, I'm a big fan of Miranda Hart. She does this thing where she says, "Love-oo," you know. And without thinking, I told this woman, I went, "Love-oo." Oh. And I thought, she backed away at such an alarming rate. The eyes got even bigger behind the glasses. I absolutely terrified her. Oh dear. So I'm terribly sorry, madam, if you thought I was going to ravish you. Well, you're quite safe on that score. I think the only one in danger was that good-looking chap who does the fruit and veg. He's very, very ravishable. He wasn't there this morning, sadly. Never mind. So I think she was quite safe. Onward. Onward. I'm onward. Right, what else has happened? Oh, I was searching through my cupboard. As I'm wont to do on occasion. I was having a bit of a sort out. And I found some books which I'd forgotten were at the back. And one of them One of them I must share with you. One of them was just marvellous. One of them was marvellous. It was when I was at junior school, which is about 1,000 years ago. But when I was at junior school, when you left junior school, when I left oh goodness me, I'll get it right in a minute. When I left junior school, they would give us a book. A book to encourage us on the reading thing, which was great. I like a bit of reading. And they all got a nice book. And, and then you would take the book around to all the teachers, and all the teachers would sign in the front, and you would get autographs with your friend. You and your friends would autograph them. And it was lovely. All good fun. And I found mine. And I put a picture of it on the my Instagram page because it is the most astonishing thing. The book is called, brace yourselves, it's called The Gay Dolphin Adventure. Now, pause. There we are. I paused there for a second to let that sink in. Other boys in my class got things like Robert Louis Stevenson's The Black Arrow or some other Ivanhoe or something like that. What did I get? The Gay Dolphin Adventure. I wonder, was it obvious? Was it obvious even then? Was I coming across? I don't know. Was it obvious? Was I camping about the place? No. We have to bear in mind that the word gay was not necessarily used like that in those days because it was so long ago. Anyway, I thought it was a marvellous thing. Made me laugh when I saw it. So I put a picture on Instagram, and I'm telling you all about it now. How lovely. Oh, the junior school. Oh, I had some memories of that. I suppose I must have had that sort of air about me because I was always picked in country dancing to do a bit of demonstration with Claire Turner. I always remember that because we were quite tall for our age. So we had to do the dancing thing. The dancing was always run by Miss Bagley. And then she got married and she became Mrs. Cowfell or Mrs. Pig Tripped or Mrs. Sheep Stumbled. No, that's not fair. No, Mrs. Cowfell. Yes. And we used to have to do the old country dancing. Heel, toe, 1, 2, 3. Heel, toe, 1, 2, 3. Heel, toe, 1, 2, 3. Form the star. That was all we had to do. We had to do that. Yes, it was marvellous. And then we had to do this in front of all the other sniggering bunch of pupils. And there was always me and Claire. Always had to do this. So perhaps, as I am now, was visible. What a horrible thought. Oh, the days of innocence. You see, I had that air about me even then. How lovely. Oh, the things we had to do at junior school. We had things like music and movement classes. Yes, where we had to stand around being trees or bagpipes or snakes, or we would all sit around hissing and all that. And some people were not just hissing; they had to be taken out, and dried off. You know what I mean? Not just hissing. Oh, and I used to play a musical instrument. How lovely. Can you imagine the angelic sounds that would emit from my descant recorder, which I used to have to play in front of the school with other groups of other pupils. We all had to play little tunes. I can't remember which ones they were, but I know my descant recorder had a lovely sort of dark yellow corduroy drawstring. Well, the drawstring was a lovely red drawstring cover. It was lovely. I don't know. I used to have that for years, but I seem to have fortunately lost that. And then I moved on to a treble, which was in a canvas carrier. Oh, the memories, the memories. Oh, they were lovely. What else? I don't know. Oh, I remember having to sing. Having to sing. Oh, can you imagine this angelic thing singing? It was a Christmas carol. I had to sing once in Royal David City. Can you imagine how glorious that must have sounded? Glorious. I mean, it sounds glorious now when I say once in Roy. I mean, God, people will weep. People are weeping. In David City. Don't cry. Hey. Stood a lowly cattle shed. I mean, God. I mean, people are just bawling their eyes out, saying, no, it's too much. Oh, it's too much. Either. Oh, dear. Do you think they were telling me the truth? Do you think my career in opera, do you think it's gone? Well, I remember having to sing that, yes. Oh, the trauma. But I did. I sung it on my own. Can you believe? How lovely. What a little cherub. Well, in that days I had quite fat legs, so yes, a little cherub. I haven't got fat legs now. Dear me, no. I'm 7'3", like a pipe cleaner. Pipe cleaner. I'm not terribly muscly. Not terribly muscly, no. That is not my forte, no. I think probably sitting here spouting this meaningless drivel is more my forte than putting muscles on. I wouldn't know what to do with them if I put them on. As long as I have enough muscles so that I don't collapse in a heap, that seems to be fine for me. Any more than that, and I wouldn't know where to put them or what to do with them. I mean, I've seen some people, they have sort of layers of muscles. What on earth do they do with them all? I mean, goodness, where do they put them? How do they fit anywhere? God, I mean, they don't fit in any seats. It's just massive. God, when they lay down, how do they breathe? Oh. Anyway, moving on. Oh, talking of personal grooming, which we vaguely were, vaguely. I have had my hair cut. Yes. I have a forehead. I have ears. I have a neck. Oh, it gets a bit drafty back there. But now, perhaps, I won't get mistaken for a lady in the supermarket as much. I might get mistaken for a lesbian. No, of course not. Not a lesbian. No, I must recount a story. relating to my new look. Yes. The postman came to the door the other day. Knocked. Well, he didn't knock the bell. That would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? Knocking on the bell. That's not going to work. Anyway, he rang the bell. I answered the door. Good so far. Can you see it? Yes, I'm on the doorstep. And he saw me. He went, "Oh," just like that, and stepped back. I said, "What?" Well, he goes, "Your hair, it's different." I said, "Oh, thank you." Thank you. I said, "Oh, it's because it's cut off. I'm like Samson. You know, it's left me weak." And he went, more like Delilah. I thought, well, how outrageous. I could have slapped his face, honestly. He was very lucky. He's very lucky he's a friend. They could have been handbags at dawn. Delilah, what a cheek. Now, what else has happened to me? What I was going to talk to you about. Yes. Yes. I've had another thing. Very strange. This happened last night. Last night. There. I was sitting watching the television. It was on the corner, lovely, sitting there, relaxing in my chair, watching the television. I don't know what was on. I don't know. Probably. Anyway, the blinds were open. We have Venetians. They were open. Terrible dust catchers, aren't they? Awful, God. Oh, if you shut them too quickly, there's a cloud of dust. Oh, I'm such a slattern when it comes to housework. Anyway, tangents. Back to the story. Yes, I was sitting there when it was quite dark outside, and I had the blinds open. I'm sitting in the chair, watching the television, and all of a sudden, all the floodlights came on. We got several, very bright things. Oh, they all came on at once. And there, in the driveway, was a nurse. I mean, what? There's a nurse standing in the middle of the driveway with a mask on, looking at the house. I'm thinking, what on earth is a nurse doing standing on my driveway? So I leapt from the chair and rushed, well, much as my spindly crane-like legs can rush, I rushed to the door. She'd gone. Not a sound. Not a sign. Nothing. Yes, very Twilight Zone. Where'd she go? Well, I checked all around the house. She wasn't there. No. So where'd she go? I don't know. This mysterious woman. Unless she'd sprinted off down the street like Usain Bolt. I don't know where she went. And she suddenly saw me coming and dived in a bush. Lesbian. Oh, who knows? I couldn't find her. There was no sign. There was nothing. No footsteps. There was no sound of any running, any giggling, nothing. So who was that? What was she doing? Is it a sign? Oh, of course, when I recounted the story to David, he just said, another sign of your madness. Thank you. Oh, God, he said, well, I shall have to get the straitjacket out. Yes, thank you. Yes, not again. So, there we are. Another strange occurrence in the life of me, the tall, thin idiot, who's obviously going bonkers, who obviously needs psychiatric care. I'm seeing nurses now. Oh, goodness, I wonder what's going on. Unless, well, I don't know where she went. It was so fast. How odd. Oh, well, never mind. I don't care. Carry on. Well, I think that's it. I think that's it for the moment. For the memento. Mintos, mints, lovely. I must have one later. Minto, yes, where are I? Oh, what am I doing now? This was the end of episode 13. I hope you're keen on episode 13. I hope you don't think it was a has-been, or even have to vent your spleen. Episode 13. I might go through today. Messed that up. Calling myself Mylene. Oh, God almighty. It's just worse. It's just worse and worse. I'm telling you, it's worse and worse. Okay. I'm going now. Bye-bye. And have a thoroughly lovely weekend. Whatever you're doing, or even a lovely week. I don't mind. Whatever you want to do. It's fine by me. Just do the good things. Do the good things. We know all this. Do the good things. Yes. All right. Take care. And I'll see you soon. This has been a Tall, Thin Idiot production once again. I'm getting a bit bored of doing these now. I may do them, I don't know, with a limp. I may hop. I don't know. Some other way of doing it. I may do it in a German accent. No, maybe not. What should I do them in? I could do them dressed as a dame. How lovely. A pantomime dame. I could be Widow Twenky. Or Twitter wanky. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. Anyway, this is the time to say goodbye. Goodbye. And I'll see you very soon. Or rather, my host will see you. You see, I'm getting confused again. Oh dear. Right. Goodbye. And I'll see you soon. So will he. Goodbye.